One time. Yeah, yeah. Wido in this bitch. Small gang get lit. And I'ma rock on this bitch. I'ma rock on the beat like, hey, I got the gas. And we got the lick. I smoke with the Uber when we in the whip. Hey. You fuck with that Wido. You fuck with that new shit, hey. And I'm on the gas. I'm on the lick. If I do say, and I'm back to ball
and had them. They're here.
Thank you, Wido.
Thank you, Wide.
And just like that, baby, we are officially live on the official Wido podcast. And this is episode 20. It's going to be a special episode for me, from my city, from my school, and for anybody that's real. Today, we got a special episode with a 2-for-1 interview. Chop it up, break it down, giving flowers out to two fucking legends, okay? As y'all know, we've had some T-Coast hoopers out here. We've had some dudes from Cali. We've given some love, some flowers to the local legends. But today we going home. Today we going home, dog. We going to that jungle, okay? We bringing out some fucking Jaguars from the city, PSL legends. Without further ado, I got two legendary guys. One offensive killer, one defensive. We don't even want to talk about it unless you want to get hurt. First and foremost, bringing to the stage my brother, quarterback, legendary, DJ Juste. How we feeling, big dog?
How y'all doing?
It's great to see you, brother.
This is my
Baby girl
beautiful
right
daughter.
there, his daughter. How we doing?
My wife don't want to get in the camera. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah. I don't need y'all
lovely
seeing
family.
her.
Everybody's there. DJ's the star. We'll keep it going. Now, DJ, it's not just us, brother. We got a big dog legend, okay? Got to give respect to him. When I got you on here, I was like, man, who else can we get? DJ said you got to call two people. I called one of them, and hey, he's here. Without further ado, one of the hardest hitters I've ever seen in my fucking life with my real own eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, safety, corner, DB extraordinaire, all-out football baller, Terell Floyd. How the fuck we feeling, legend?
What's good?
Great to see you, dog. And see, DJ, some people don't know where DJ's been at. Okay, but DJ's always been the loud guy. We know where DJ's at. T Floyd, you're more of a quiet guy to me, dog. So I think a lot of people are going to be happy to see you, bro. How we feeling? How you living?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I got 3 beautiful children, man. I got a wife. Successful business, man. Living life, man.
Now, DJ, how you living right now? Most people remember you, okay, dreads hanging down. I see the cut. How we living nowadays, dog?
Hey, man, I got the little stash going on. You feel me? Just living. I got 2 beautiful children. I got my wife as well, and we doing real well. We all doing well.
Because most people that I know are familiar with DJ walking around looking like this. And,
Lord,
and T Floyd, I want to start it off with asking you, what were your opinions about DJ hitting the pink suit? No matter what kind of game, this boy was suit head to toe. What's your thoughts, dog, as the big homie?
hey, that's DJ, man. Hey, he gonna show out, man. Look at that boy. Ooh, look at him. Look at him with the pink bow tie.
Hey.
Nah,
What they say? It said if you look good, you feel good, you play good. You feel me? So I had to come out every time. It was always like that. Always had to feel clean. My mama dressed me back then though. I don't care what nobody say. Shout out to Mama Duke. My mama had all my suits ready for the college games, high school games, everything. She was like, "Come on, let's go get a suit for each game." We never wore the same thing. Everything different every week.
Not a shot. Different suit every time. Every time. We talking to 2 legends, okay? This is DJ at FAU. I'm just going to show you quick pictures, let you know who we dealing with. This is Terell Floyd at Louisville, okay? I mean, these are some superstars that we got up in here, but I want to go back. Let's talk high school. Let's talk Port St. Lucie. What does PSL mean to you guys?
Bro, you can answer that, bro. You know how I feel.
Bro, you crazy. Well, PSL at the beginning. That's where it all started from, Hey, what for PSL, I guess I wouldn't be where I'm at because I got my first varsity start at PSL, 4 years started, got my offers because I was playing at PSL. I was able to stand out at PSL high school, had some great coaches. Coach Poole, probably one of the best coaches I ever had in my life. He was a good mentor. So wasn't for Coach Poole and what he did, I don't think I'd be where I'm at at all.
DJ, what about you, man? Speaking on that, Coach Poole, because that's a legend in my eyes. I was just a gym class person to him. I was just the little homie. He made me play 1 year, y'all boys, and I got out of there. What's Coach Poole mean to you, DJ? Because that's a legend, man.
Hey, man. Poole was like, it was just me and my mom growing up. So Poole was like a mentor for like, somebody like myself, Floyd, and like Junior, Albert.
Yep.
Like Poole, like a lot of these coaches, like, you go to TC, you go to Centennial and stuff like that. A lot of these coaches that, these parents, like they have the money or something like that to raise for these kids, and they just send those kids to camps and stuff. Poole used to pull that money out of his own pocket. Like, you feel me, and pay for his own pocket, gas, everything, and then send us to camps. Like I remember. What camp he drove you to out of state? Which one that was?
Oh, he a couple, man. We went to Southern Miss, Alabama, LSU. So we went to a couple, man.
And that's something that he didn't have to do. You feel me? If the majority of these kids, they don't get that opportunity to go out of state. And I tell you what, that like when you bring a kid from Florida to an out of state school, bro, they love Florida kids, bro. Like that's all it's about. Like it's just something about Florida breed. Like they breed shit different down here. So, but Poole by far was the best coach that I've ever had. Like that left an impact in my life, and that we still all talk to this day. So.
And now, did both of y'all always were planning on going to Port St. Lucie High School? Was it always the choice, or were that just where you landed?
Well, with me, my whole family went to Port St. High School, so it was like a rite of passage, like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go to that school. Hey, that's the bloodline. A bunch of us went to Port St. Lucie High School. It was Port St. High School and no school for me, pretty much.
Yeah, not me, but I transferred, bro. I was at Westwood at first. And then my mom was diagnosed with cancer going into my freshman year, and the doctors were closer to like that Martin County area, and she also used to work at that hospital, so she was able to get a little bit of help going there. So I transferred from there. I was going to go to Jensen, and then I didn't go to Jensen, and then I enrolled at Jensen, but then it was like an address issue because I was staying in PSL. So, they big on that address stuff whenever we were going to high school. And then last minute, Matthew Ramosco, like he was like, "Hey, bro, just come to PSL." I said, "PSL." I said PSL. I said I only know two people there like that I saw all the time. It was 3 and 2, and then the other person I always saw was 9. R.I.P. to Jay Hughes. So like those are the only 3 people that I always seen at that school. So I ended up going there, and then after that, that was the last she wrote.
It was Murder She Wrote. So now we're gonna get right into it, y'all boys. Terell Floyd, we're gonna go with you first, dog. Okay, I'm gonna show a little clip here. This is high school T. Floyd. Now we got highlights for days. Both of these guys, PSL, let's just break it down. We weren't a powerhouse football team. So if you were a guy, you were a star player like Terell, like DJ, like Albert, like most of these guys, you probably played both ways. So Terrell's got yards, touchdowns, catches, but when we're talking about his safety presence on defense.
Hey, my fault. That boy got one pick. That boy got one pick, though. Let me call that out. One pick. last game of his high school career, he got a pick, and then dope ass picture though. He turned around looking at the clock too. That I forever had that picture. I had that picture laminated in the house as well. That was a dope ass picture.
And so on that, T. Floyd, were you never a guy ball hawking? Were you always trying to get that contact? What kind of player were you?
I always loved the contact, man. I remember when I was in my Pop Wonder days, I was running back growing up. I never played defense. I was always running back. Then one of my cousins came to one of my practice, and he was like, "Bro, you too physical, bro. You need to be on defense. You like to hit people." And so when I got to PSL, Coach Poole was like, "You know what? You're gonna be a free safety." And then like all went from there. I just love contact. Nobody played football because it's a contact sport. You get to hit people for free.
For free. So now let's just go ahead and roll the tape. Ariel T. Floyd, as we know.
Okay.
Hey, that was back in the day. Watch this hit right here.
Ooh, God. I mean, he gonna wake you up if you sleep, okay?
That boy was asleep.
Okay, a little energy out there. Okay, get the crowd hyped up, looking at him. Okay, we got another one. A little far here, but you'll see the crime scene. Oh! T. Floyd, man. Oh! I mean, he drifted 5 yards. Boom. to the quarterback each time. Now, I mean, this is just legendary to me because I legit got to see it live, up close and personal. Now, Terell, as a big hitter, what is going through your mind when you know he's got the ball, he's my target, and we about to have it? We about to have the impact. I'm going to hit his ass. Is it a little bit of scared, a little bit of fuck it? You know what I mean? What's that like when you know I'm about to hit his ass?
Never scared. I never feel no fear when I'm going to make that tackle. To be honest, I wanted to always make that big hit. I always want to make that big hit, hear the crowd go, ooh, like that sound always made me like, you know what I'm saying, got me hyped, got ready to go. So on another note, that first play, that dude I hit, he was trying us before the game, so that was a little personal. He was talking junk on the other side, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get you when the game started.
Right.
So he came down the scene like, oh yeah, this is my point, this is my time to get his ass. So that was that. So like when it comes to hitting, like I always wanted to like punish him. You know what I'm saying? That was my goal, to punish him. I want you to feel me, I want you to know I'm here, and also to get the team hype, everybody ready to go, man.
Team, and you definitely succeeded at that. Now we'll stay on PSL. Let's go ahead and see a little bit of DJ Juste, okay? QB. Let's see what we're working with. Mr. Speed, okay? Track athletes out here we got. Let's turn the Jets on. Let's turn them Jets on, DJ.
Yeah, we gone, dog.
We to the house, baby. Another one. Okay, dual option. Central, great defense. We gone. You see the track arm. You see that damn arm coming out of there? Woo! I see you, boy. Gone.
Yeah, this junior, senior, I feel like I scored like every other play senior, bro. Yeah, junior, that shit was crazy.
I told him everything he know.
Oh, that's my brother Joe Fig right there making that play. Damn, dog, you slipped. But hey, DJ, PSL big time. Let's go. Breaking tackles, other way. What?
Let's go.
Okay, boy. DJ, man. What's that like watching that back, dog?
No, that jump brings chills. But before we go back, before I say that, hey, the second play of Terrell's highlight tape, a lot of people don't know that second play. A lot of people don't know that boy was in a coma. He was actually had to go to the hospital. He didn't wake up until the next morning. A lot of people don't know that, bro. We were playing Melbourne that game, bro. A lot of people don't know that, bro. Like we stopped the game for like an hour, because he hit that man so hard. It was like the whole crowd was just. I don't even know, bro.
For the whole week of school, it was T. Floyd put him in a coma. It was like legit.
Yeah, bro.
Worried about the man, checking the news.
Yeah. We won. We're like, damn, bro. See, you can't be out here hitting people, children like that, bro. Like, you can't hit nobody's children like that. You feel me? So
now let's keep it real, y'all boys. I just showed y'all some highlights. We got the dogs. I did reference. Now we're pretty damn good. I don't know if y'all keep up with it. PSL football is pretty damn good nowadays. Back then, we weren't that top tier team, but we tried, and I think we were in every damn game. Now, let me ask you, do y'all have any locker room stories, halftime, after the game, pregame? Because we got guys like Coach Lane, Coach Buck, Coach Poole. I mean, is there any wild, extreme stories y'all could tell us from halftime in the PSL Jaguars?
Ooh, I don't know. Some of the stuff I probably can't say.
Be careful, T. Floyd, DJ.
Hey, Terrell, I know you remember this one right here now.
Don't call that man by his first name, boy.
Hey, we just gonna say a couple people got jacked up at halftime messing with the big dog.
Messing with the wrong one.
How many whiteboards were broke? How many holes in the wall? I bet a lot.
He ain't
really break no whiteboards, but Coach Poole was a real. He was like he had a different like respect factor. You know what I'm saying? He had to say much. He give you a look, and you know it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? If Coach Poole got loud, we messing up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no real crazy stuff like that. But it was one time, boy. I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, it was crazy, man.
Hey, listen.
Let's say Trav know what's going on, man.
Trav Moolah know what's going on. Hey, but after that happened, because it was only what 7-0 before that, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were winning 7-0, and then we were like, damn, we ain't trying to be the next one. Then we came out and put up like another 40 points.
Dead ass serious. For real.
Hey, I remember that, boy.
Now,
I think you had like 3. I had like 2.
Yep. We definitely did. We took off after that.
Now, what team did y'all look forward to the most playing? Who did you like playing against the most? Who'd you want to go stomp every week? Who was your favorite high school team to play against?
Ooh. You go ahead, bro.
Because one's putting points on the board, the other one's putting points on the board and knocking somebody's head off.
I love to play against Jensen. Because Jensen, they offensive coordinator was my Pop Warner coach, my Little League coach, PSL coach. I ain't gonna say Pop Warner because Terrell don't believe I play Pop Warner.
There's a lot of conspiracies of DJ and PSL T. Floyd. We can get to that, boy. He's a fucking legend.
Man, that's little boy football.
Hey, here we go. So my offensive coordinator my offensive coordinator in Little League, he was offensive coordinator at Jensen, and then they coach Coach Kathy, great person, and them boys like you knew they knew what I'm saying, I'm talking about they had spies, everything. So I was like, bro, just because y'all know me don't mean I'm not gonna turn up still, what I'm saying, I just had it in my head that nobody was ever gonna stop me. But who I got that mentality from was from Floyd and Albert, but it was really from Floyd that second year, because that second year that we played together, that whole summer I didn't stay at home, bro. That whole summer, bro, I was with Terrell at his house every day, and we worked out. I ate over there, slept over there, everything, bro. I ain't see my mom all that summer. Besides that, she just dropped food off of us and stuff like that. Yeah, that was it.
And now we just got another legendary name right there, DJ. So shout out to another alumni of our high school, Albert Wilson. Okay, Miami Dolphin receiver. Just was at the Vikings. He's gonna get picked up. Hopefully Atlanta goes and get him. Okay, I'm a big Falcon fan. Let's go get Albert. Now, Floyd, you was real close with Albert. Y'all were the tandem. What was it like playing with Albert in high school?
Oh man, that dude was different, bro. He was different. He's a once in a lifetime talent, Like DJ learned from me, I learned from Albert. He got cars driving my stuff on.
All good.
But like DJ learned from me, I learned from Albert. I always look up to that man because his work ethic, the way he grind, the way the stuff that people didn't see. He up in the morning, running miles before school, come to school, we go to practice. He was a different type of dude, and you know what I'm saying. I enjoyed playing with him. So we was real tight, we was close. All three of us was the trio when we played. Cause he was a young buck, he was a freshman, and he showed up though. But Albert was he was a leader. He was the leader of the group. You know what I'm saying? We all looked up to him. Everybody wanted to be like him. You know what I'm saying? He was the first person that ever beat me in the race. So
I want to go there. So y'all are legit the fastest people we've ever seen. Okay, so how important? Because I believe both of you guys were on the track team and did a bunch in track. How important was the fact that you guys were on the track team and performed in track? How much did that help your football play?
I think it helped a lot. I always encourage all football players to run track because it teaches you how to run, make you more explosive. A lot of the people don't understand; they don't know how to run. So when I ran track, it taught me how to run. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it competitive. It's you and the next person next to you, so it brings the competitive aspect out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Make you more competitive, make you want to compete against people. So I always encourage football players or other athletes to run track, man.
By you, DJ.
Same thing, bro. You got to remember, we had the three fastest. A lot of people don't know the other track star on the team was OJ. Jit was he was Jamaican. That boy was another fast person too. But it was, and rest in peace to OJ as well. It was Albert, Terrell, OJ, and then me in that order, bro. So I knew my biggest thing was I wasn't I just knew I just had to stay with that pack. If I stay with the pack, I know I'm getting fourth place. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I just needed to get points on the board for them. You know what I'm saying? I was after that, the next year, I'll move my way up, bro. Listen, I don't care what you did, bro. I don't care how hard you worked, how you weren't beating Albert and Terrell in the race in the 200 and the 100. You just weren't, bro. They were on a whole nother level. I came in as a freshman. You know what I'm saying? So my body wasn't mature like them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all I could do was just learn that work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And because I used to be like, man, I don't never see Junior work out. But that boy was working at home. That boy was always working. Like people would be like, bro, does he work out? Is he just that time? I'm like, bro, that boy work at home like all the time, but nobody don't see that. Terell, on the other hand, Terell waits till everybody leave the gym, and then that boy go work out. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to. And then he'll have workouts. So I'll be like, shit, I'm gonna go work out with Terell then. Man, them boys used to put a heavy ass weight on the damn bar, but I'm like, man, hey, bro, I couldn't lift that shit, but I just kept going and trying. And then by the time my sophomore year, but track prepare you for that spring season, because a lot of people got the spring and they were out of shape. You know, by the time we got the spring, bro, we were rolling, like we were ready to go. Like it was cake.
And that did y'all run like the 4x100? Like, were all 4 teammates run that? Because
we dog people, bro. You can hear.
Oh yeah, loud and clear. Oh, now he went a little bit crazy.
You froze up a little bit, bro.
They might have sniped him.
Yeah, but we that 4x1, we was nice, bro. We was nice. Remember that time we Westwood? I ran Buddy down.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, listen, there was another track meet. So we stopped calling ourselves Port St. Lucie for a little minute because Coach Dormy, I ain't big on him with football, but with track, that boy knew what we were talking about on the track. Bro, he sent us up to a Miami track meet, right? And you know the boys from Miami, that's all they do, talk cash. They like, man, they think they're the fastest ones in the world, right? So, bro, we went up there and smoked all of them. Like, every last one of us just placing everything. They're like, man, where y'all from? We say Miami. They say, what? We say Miami Lucy. We call ourselves Miami Lucy. hey, bro. So because they ain't expecting to see no people from St. Lucie County, like Port St. Lucie. They never heard of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them Miami boys, they only know shit from Fort Lauderdale down. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know nothing else, you know, besides maybe Palm Beach. But all them boys, they only know that down there. That's why that breed of football and sports is so different down there too.
All speed. Now, last one before we move on to high school. And we'll go all over the place. I try to do this shit chronological, but I just can't, especially with y'all boys legends. I mean, what are we doing? So is there any games looking back in high school that you still can't get over? Any losses, any close games that you just can't let go?
Martin County.
Thank you.
Martin County, my junior year.
Talk about it, man. Counties are kryptonite.
Oh, man. Like, for one, like, I feel like we got bucked that game. You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying, but I feel like we got bucked that game. They cheated us because it was a play. Remember, we got the onside kick. Like, I hit Buddy, recovered onside kick. We went down. We was moving. I think Chad had scored a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
And then
in the back of the end zone.
What the ref said, DJ? I can't remember the way he said. He was like false start or illegal man on the line or something.
Yeah, illegal. But they would have called that before the play. Like, a false start is called before the play. They dead that shit. Mm-hmm. A false start is always supposed to be deaded. They were cheating all over the game, bro. I remember Terell hit Michael Dunn. What was it? Dunhart, whatever his name was.
It's on the highlight he had played. He had called him up.
Yeah, he hit him so hard before he went out of bounds. They didn't call a flag on that, bro. Like, I was like, bro, y'all cheating, bro. Like, and that's when I started coming alive playing receiver and stuff like that. Because Junior used to, like, when he started trusting me and just throwing that bitch up, I was like, all right, bet. So, Martin County.
It was just like an up and down factor. Like, you fight so hard to get back in the football game, and then you make that last play, and you think the game is over, we done won it, and then you get a flag, and it's just like, it was like one of the worst experiences I had in high school football, to be honest.
That same game, same one for you, DJ?
Nah, bro, it's my senior year against County. Okay. So
same school though.
Same school.
Same school, bro. Same school. So, we were playing County. We were down. We're down 24. We're down 24-0 going to the fourth quarter. And you remember, Terrell, we like junior year, we had the first winning season in 18 years. we coming off hot, and like we just came out like dead. Like I was like, bro, that's not us. Like you know what I'm saying? And I remember Coach Chavez said it's on my senior highlight. It's the first play of my senior highlight, and Coach Chavez like he called something. He was like, man, throw the ball. And I was like, I looked at Tyrell. I said, hey Ty, bro, I'm about to take this shit over, bro. I said, you got me? He said, go ahead, bro. I've been waiting for you to. I was like, say less. And I remember at this conversation, I said, all right, bro, I'm not throwing the ball, bro. I said, bro, just go block. I'm gonna take this shit over. Bro, it's the fourth quarter. It's like it's first and 10. And bro, we had trips left, Dakota to the right, trips left, one to the right, to the sideline. Man, I dropped back, bitch. I should have turned that bitch into a quarterback draw. Man, I hit the sideline. Buddy done tried to. I was like, man, come on now. I ran him over, smack over 80 yards, touchdown. Boom, Donald, onside kick. We get the ball back. Boom, start throwing that bitch. Now we throwing at the Ty. Ty gonna make a play. Dakota gonna make a play. Now Lyle making plays. Everybody start making plays because sometimes you take that one play to get everybody going. So we tie the game up now. Now we go into overtime. We tie the game up. Overtime. It's 24-24. County scored, but we stopped them on we blocked their field goal. So we only got to score and then go kick the field goal. Bruh. All game, all week, everybody like, hey man, DJ, throw the ball. I got you, bro. I got you. Throw the ball. I got you. So in my head, I'm like, shit, I'm finna throw this ball there. Fucking finna win. I roll out.
DJ keep freezing up on us.
I'm about to say I can't even hear him. He out here freezing trying to tell his damn story. Come on, DJ. We know you took off, boy. Get to it. How fast did you go?
My fault, bro. My fault. I roll out. I throw the ball. I should, bro. I would have walked in the end zone, bro. But I was like, man, I'm trying to do what everybody wanted me to do. Throw the ball. And I don't never listen to nobody, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. DJ do what DJ want to do, bro. I swear to God, bro. Especially, bro, I'll never listen. I'm about winning. I throw the ball, bro. Man, I throw a pick, bro. And we would have went to the playoffs, but that would have been it. We would have settled that shit right then and there.
It was bad call.
Bro, after I throw that bitch, Ty walk up to me. He said, bro, why you ain't run? What?
Follow the play.
Hey, I almost lost. I said, bro, what you just asked me? Y'all been telling me all game to throw the ball. And then this one.
We're going to speak about one play, DJ. Let's speak about one play, okay? Shout out to a family member. We all fought with my boy Frank Martin, okay? Legendary PSL as well. Shout out to Frank. Now, DJ, can we break down this, which has been critically acclaimed to be the greatest catch in PSL history?
Oh, yeah. This is going to Frank right here. Like, boy finna hit me. He finna hit me. Bomb. Frank, go up. Come on. Ball tied. Stop playing with him. Stop playing. Hey, Frank, look at me. Watch Coach Poole talk to Frank. Tell him to close his mouth. Watch when Frank get up. Watch. Frank talking hella cash. Watch. Hey, watch. Coach Poole tell him to be quiet. Watch. Frank finna put his mouth, hand up to his mouth. Watch. He went, okay.
Hey, that's a big time play, man. Go, Frank.
Hey, bro. And I already knew who I was going. Hey, Frank had 2-3 big plays on that damn sideline right there, bro.
Frank was a basketball player too, man.
Yeah, Frank was. Yeah, he wasn't playing no game, bro. Frank took off this game for us.
Come on now, and this is a big game too. We're playing against Centennial. First time we really beat them like that, and let's just go ahead and see.
Oh, that's literally the first time in school history we ever beat Centennial.
Yep.
That's a big time school win right there.
Yeah, man. We went and beat them 3 years in a row after that, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Game
winner.
Look at the reaction.
Like
look at the reaction, dog.
I remember that. I was in Louisville when that happened, man.
I remember you called me.
Man, I was hyped, bro. I was proud of y'all boys that game, man. That's big stuff, man.
Cheerleaders going whole school. That's some school history type shit right there, DJ. Yeah, what was that moment like winning that game? Shout out to Frank.
Bruh, shout out to Frank, bro, because I remember Frank was like nothing against Dakota. Frank just even if he wasn't getting the ball, like if he would complain, he'd complain. He wouldn't complain to me, like you know what I'm saying. He just let it go. But Frank would come down with shit like you wouldn't expect it. But you got to think about being a basketball player. Y'all know how to position y'all bodies in certain ways that a lot of people can't do. And boy, like for Frank only being 5'8", 5'9", that boy go up and get a pass, bro. Like he ain't had no problems going up to get it. So Frank was like, bro, I got you. I said, bet. So let's ride. Hey, throw that thing up, boy. That boy went up and got that, bro. I was like, oh yeah. Once he caught out, I was like, oh, this game over, bro. We had Dylan that kick. I said, this shit over. We should have had Donald though. They whoever I forgot who our special team coach was. He was just Dylan's been here for a long time, but nah, Donald. Nah,
Donald took over and D became the legend from PSL. He was definitely putting that bitch. Now, T Floyd, we can't just be the only one, we can't just show DJ out here. Now, Terell Floyd, he's a very humble man, but I got to keep it real with him. I'm about to show y'all a moment in history. Let's slow down before we get.
I already know this.
After high school, okay, Mr. Terell Floyd takes a trip up to Louisville. So I want to go there for a second, T Floyd. What's it like when you're getting recruited by Louisville, and what's it like taking that trip up there, big dog?
It's life changing, man. You know what I'm saying? You always dream to play high school football, to get recruited by all these different colleges and stuff like that, getting a call out of class, to go meet these different coaches and stuff like that. So it's a great experience. Like I never really talked too much about it, but I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I worked hard for. So
you see that smile.
that's what all high school kids work for, to get recruited, to go play college football, and eventually try to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
And when you're at that level, DJ as well. DJ went to FAU, shout out. But when you're at that level, Terell, DJ, did you ever stop to tell yourself and look around like, man, I made it, I'm here? Or were you always focused, got to grind next week, next game, next play?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My first college football game, I had got humbled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got checked by one of my coaches because it was a different experience for me. You know what I'm saying? We ran out the tunnel. It's like 60,000 people out there screaming and hollering. Cause Louisville fans are diehard. Those people love they city and they love the school. You know what I'm saying? There's no NFL team, so we are the NFL team in Louisville. So I was coming out the tunnel. It's loud. I'm like, oh my God, there's 60,000 people in this stadium. I can't barely hear nothing.
People don't know that, but that was
So it's like second quarter, we playing Murray State. I never forget it. We up, and then my coach was calling my name, but I got my back turned to the field. I'm looking in the stadium. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is live. Like, what the fuck, bro? And then all of a sudden, he's like, T-Floyd. So I come back, I snap back to reality. He's like, boy, you ain't hear me calling you. I've been calling you for like 5 minutes. I was like, damn, coach, I ain't hear you. He said, yo, that's gonna sit to the third quarter now. So so that kind of humbled me, you know what I'm saying? So I never took nothing for granted after that, you know what I'm saying? I always enjoy the moment, but always stay focused on what the task at hand was. So college football is different football, man. It's life changing, you know what I'm saying? Go different cities, you experience different cultures, having different teammates from all across the world. So you just understand how different part of the country works. So it's just like, it's different, bro. It's different. It's humbling, though.
Humbling. I think that's the best word to put it, because everyone goes up there as the best player in high school, the man. And then once you get to a team where everybody's the man, it's like, oh, shit.
Facts.
So now, DJ, what's it like for you, too, man? You on big stages.
I got humbled before going there. Like, you know, I had two people that I could always call on before, like, going to college. Like, because Albert and Terell, they went back to back. So I had a 2-year gap before I took off. So, like, I got to talk to them all the time. Like, hey, bro, like, what do I expect? This and that. And they always answer my questions. So when I got there, like, my humbling moment happened Terell's senior year in high school and my sophomore year when Coach benched me for the first half.
I remember that.
Yeah, he benched me for the first half. Like, and I watched my team, like, you know, I watched our team go down 21-0 against Westwood. We came back and damn near beating them. And then right then and there, I was like, bro, I cost us that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I cost us that game because like once I got in the game, because like they knew who the key on that game. They knew, okay, well, we just gonna watch for 2. At 2, we stung 2, but then 2 and 5 connected together. Once I got in that game, but they couldn't stop that shit. Like nobody on that, I don't care who was on that team, they weren't stopping that connection. Nobody could stop that connection all year. Ain't nobody was stopping it, bro. And majority of the time we were winning, and we were winning going into halftime. It was just we only had 22 people on our team, bro, in high school. A lot of people don't realize that we only had 22 people,
Right.
and maybe 8 of them could actually play football.
Right.
Just being real.
I mean, I told him earlier, I'm out there walking in high school like 145 pounds. I'm a little bigger now. Coach Poole was asking me to come out there just to fill bodies.
Yeah. So when I got the FAU, it was like, you know, my first game was against, you know, a team that everybody always knew was Miami. Like everybody knew that team. Like I was like, bro, I'm playing against the U.
The U.
Like, you're right. I'm like, bitch, what? Man, I'm trying to show out. Man, I'm like, bro. So I'm very quiet though when I'm on the field though. A lot of people like I'm loud here, but on the field I don't really talk like that. Like you see how Terell like all calm. Terell the one that's loud on the field.
Okay.
Terrell's the one loud on the field. On the field in football, I'm quiet, bro. I don't talk nothing. I'm just quiet. And bro, there's a picture somebody took, and I'm literally just looking in the stand. Same way Terrell said, bro. I'm just looking, bro. Like you down there, like, and you know how Terrell say like Louisville diehard fans, or Miami fans. Die-hard fans. So this is a team that you watch, and it's on national TV, and I'm like, man, this ride, bro. So I felt like nobody on that field could stop me at that time either.
What up, my brother Kudo? He's a Miami fan.
No, I felt like nobody could stop me on that field either. I remember we were playing them, bro. Like Miami had no answer for myself whenever I was playing that game. Like I let it rush in that game.
Yep.
Like
and you were still QB listed there, so when they gave you the ball, they knew the deal, and you were still making plays, getting upfield.
Yeah, so I felt like come the third quarter, they stopped giving me the ball. Like they stopped giving me the ball, so I was like, all right, well, I don't know what to do. Like you know what I'm saying? But Miami figured it out quick though too. Like you playing against these boys about to go to the league. Like you know what I'm saying? They bring me in a jet motion, or if they bring me in the game, I was getting the ball. So Miami knew the key in. Like people game plan. This ain't like high school, bro. Like if you knew 3 was coming in the game, oh yeah, he getting the ball. So after that was it. So they pretty much like I don't think our coaches figured that out right away. But it is what it is.
Piggyback on that. I'm gonna piggyback on that. Like same thing with Miami. We both grew up big Miami Hurricane fans, and you had asked me a question about recruiting. I remember Miami came in. They came and gave me like a late offer. But at the time, I was already had Louisville as my #1 school, and I was like, Coach Poole, I'm going to go to the U. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Coach Poole like, no, man, you don't. Louisville's where you need to go. And I feel like another thing with Coach Poole, like that's another thing with that mentorship and that great advice. When Coach Poole says something, you know, like that's law. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is, and I listened to Coach Poole, and I guess what happened? I had one day.
I took a lot of advice from Coach Poole.
I wish I would listen to him.
Hey, anytime he spoke, though, I feel like you could tell when he's talking to you, giving you advice, you could tell he's been through it. He knows what he's talking about.
Yes, sir. I wish I would have listened to him.
So let's keep it real, y'all boys. We're going to go all over the place now, but I got to break this down. Now, T. Floyd, we go up to Louisville, okay? And this moment I'm about to show right here, I can tell you exactly where I was and probably what fucking shirt I was wearing. I'm in the living room watching, okay? Let's just go ahead and pull it up for y'all. This is Sugar Bowl 2012, Louisville, Gators. What are we doing? This is the first play of the legit game. T. Floyd, freshman on the corner. First play of the game, top of the screen. What we doing? You see that defense, Louisville coming. Okay, look on left. Tip T. Floyd to the crib. To the
my nigga, man.
It's intercepted. Huge play to start the game. Terell Floyd.
Gone.
Touchdown.
Oh man.
T. Floyd, find that camera real quick. Come on now.
Hey, I told you he was show out, bro. That boy used to show out on the field, man. I don't care what nobody say. That boy quiet off the field, boy. That boy was show out in front of that camera, man. That boy show out, bro.
I got cussed out.
Look at him. Look at him, bro.
Now, T. Floyd,
man.
For everyone doesn't know, Louisville upset Florida that game. My boy got a ring on his finger, marriage ring, obviously, but he also got a championship
rings, man.
I got 3 of them.
Come on now, T. Floyd. What's that
3.
moment like, dog? What's that moment like?
Man, that's probably one of the greatest moments in my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I had my mom there, I had my brother there, I had my middle school basketball coach and Coach Food at the game. Both my middle school basketball coach, one of my JV coach and my middle school basketball coach in the same. But just having them, like all the people that I felt like had a part of me being there, they was at the game. And I remember when I was talking to my brother before the game, I'm like, bro, I'm taking one to the house today, dog. I can feel it. I remember like the night before I called him like, bro, I'm taking one to the house, bro. I can feel it. Didn't know it was gonna be the first play of the game, but I was like, bro, I'm taking one to the house. Then as it unfolded, I remember we was in fire zone. It was Stiller, I think it was. It was 5-man pressure. We were playing cover 3 behind it. So I'm like, the ball coming out high. I had a speedster in front of me, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna play it safe. You know what I'm saying? And he ran. And I seen the formation. He about to run the curl, but I knew I couldn't jump it. So I know I'm gonna sit on it. So when the ball came out of his hand, we had the pressure hit him, so he had to rush the throw. And the dude had tipped it, and I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. And the ball tipped, I'm like, oh my gosh. When I snatched this, I'm out of here. We going through the crib. You know
I'm out of here, man.
Once the ball touched my hand, I knew I was going to be gone. But the craziest thing about it was I didn't hear the crowd till I got in the end zone. It was like everything went like silence.
Right.
It was just like me and the football, we just running like backyard days. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit.
And was it like slow motion that moment, or was it like this? It was over.
It was like, you know how the movie scenes that have the slow motions? That's exactly how it felt. Like even when the ball tipped his finger, like everything happened so slow. I think a lot of people don't realize that when we play football, stuff don't happen as fast as it look on TV in our head. Like
don't.
It slows down. So like you got thoughts in your head as you're making plays. It's like, oh, he ball tipped. Well, I can get there.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Oh, let's go. And everything is quiet. Then you get in the end zone, and you see, like, when I stop, it's like, when I stop, that's when everybody go, ah. And then that was a crazy experience, bro. That was a crazy experience, man.
And now we just got to let the people see. Let's just let the people see. This is what I look like as a Florida Gator fan. Okay. Half of me was like this, and half of me was going, let's go, baby. That's the city. That's PSL, baby. Let's go. And let's just see T. Floyd's reaction. Look at how hyped my dog is. Out of breath. I mean, come on, dog. That's not tired right there. That's adrenaline pumping, T. Floyd. What's that like, dog?
Times all year.
I don't even remember doing that.
Man, you probably could have knocked out anybody, dog. Look, I mean, ain't nobody fucking with 19 right there.
Hey, like, listen, bro. Listen to this story right here. Like, you know, when you go to the bowl game, you there for a whole week.
Right.
So we there all week, and we in New Orleans. So we on the streets, we on Bourbon Street, walking down. You know what I'm saying? Not doing having too much fun because we had a football game. But we on the street, we walking, and these kids had they were doing like little shows and stuff. They was like beating on drums and they was singing and doing all type of stuff, right? So they were like, "Hey, y'all boys, come on, man, throw some money in our little hat so we can do a little performance for y'all." So like me and like 5 of my teammates, we threw money in a jar. These little boys start beating their drum and saying, "Them Gators gonna whoop y'all ass. Them Gators gonna whoop y'all ass. Them Gators gonna whoop y'all ass." So we like, "Oh, okay, that's how y'all feel?" Bet. So like all that is in that picture right there. Like all that emotion, all that, like we told y'all we here. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. It's just like we here.
And last one on this legendary moment, T. Floyd, because like I said, man, I was almost in tears when it happened. I told everybody, man, that's T. Floyd, dog, that's him right there. So T. Floyd, walk us through, okay, because we're going to see your teammates embrace you, and then the coach comes in last. I want to know the difference. Was there any difference between what these guys are saying? Okay, we look like we hype. Good shit, boy. I see you. God damn. Let's peep the coach here at the end.
For the fewest in the season in school history with 13.
Now is that not happy, T. Floyd? Is he get the fuck in the game? What's going on right there?
He being Coach Strong, man. Coach Strong is a true leader. You know what I'm saying? Like he's he'd always keep your mind on the task at hand.
Yeah.
That was like he said,
like you've been there before.
The game not over yet, and I told him, like, Coach, this shit over. We got this. It's over. But he was just he'll put me back take me out of the moment and put me back on the task at hand. That's all it was.
Job not finished. Now, going back a little bit, T. Floyd brought up some recruitment visits. I didn't even know that Miami was an option. Could you imagine that? Good Lord. You bought turnover chain, boy. That's even before that. DJ. I know some info about my brother DJ. Freshman year throughout high school, that's one of my best friends. We real close. I got a prom king crown right here. I beat my dog. Okay, he was the superstar athlete. I'm just cool Wado. So shout out my brother DJ letting me win. But DJ, when FAU was there and when we know we were going there, but I also know that you had an option to go up with a cousin of yours who's a pretty well-known football player by the name of Khalil Mack. You had a chance to go join him at Buffalo and you decided not to. Do you ever think back and wonder what could have that been like? I always think about that, DJ.
So I said something the other just maybe 5 minutes ago. Like, I wish I would listen to Coach Poole, right? DJ was so in his mind I want to play quarterback. I never played receiver. Like, I played freshman year receiver, but I was out there playing backyard football. Like, just run a route. Like, I didn't even run routes. But I used to just run around. Like, I had 2 routes to run and 3 routes in high school. It was a go route, a hitch, or a damn now screen. The only 3 routes DJ had to run. So but I was a nasty receiver, bro. People always told me, bro, like, DJ, go play receiver, bro. I had like Miami, all them boys, like a lot of the ACC, SEC schools offered me to play like receiver. A lot of people don't know that. Like, I ain't put a lot of myself out there.
Right.
But because I wanted to play quarterback. That's all I wanted to play. I wanted to play quarterback. A lot of people told me to play receiver, but little people know after my freshman year, it was actually, midway through my freshman year, I was going to transfer to Buffalo.
Wow. A
lot of people don't know that, bro. A lot of people don't know that. I was about to leave and go to Buffalo. But it was like, somebody once told me the grass isn't always green on the other side as it is on the side that you on right now. So that stuck with me. So I was like, damn, like, I was in a tough spot. Like, I didn't know, I didn't want to call Terell. I didn't want to call Albert because none of them transferred. So they didn't know what transfer was all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, transferring and stuff like that. So I didn't know. And I knew without transfer, I had to sit out a year.
Right. That was when it was a real transfer.
That was when it was a real transfer. So I was like, damn, do I want to go sit out a year? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember we all came back for it was like all of us came out. Me, Terrell, all of us came back for like the TC League, Treasure Coast Elite. We used to call ourselves Child Please back then.
Child Please.
And Khalil was like, DJ, bro, you supposed to be in Buffalo with me right now, killing it. And I was like, I know, bro. Trust me, I'm regretting that shit. I know. Like, that was my biggest thing because, like, I was always about proving people wrong. Like, I remember my freshman year in high school. I remember Coach Poole was like, DJ, do you want to be first team receiver or third team quarterback? I said third team quarterback. I want to play receiver. He was like, so you willing to sit on the bench? He was like, you willing to sit on the bench and play and wait until your turn or earn a spot? I was like, yeah. I said, because I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up doing it. But they saw something like Terell, Albert. They all saw something in me. Coach Poole saw something in me playing receiver. But I didn't see that. I didn't see that. But, like,
I used to get on you about that all the time, man. Go play receiver. DJ was nice at receiver. I don't think he understood that. I seen it. I remember him as a freshman. Some of the plays he made, he caught the balls on his butt. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that boy nice. Like, he gonna be something. And then,
I'll be in the league today, right now, as we speak, if I play receiver. I swear to God on everything I love, bro.
Everybody said you were the fastest person they ever saw, DJ. So, I mean, just get the ball and run.
Bro, speaking of that, my track speed was completely different than my football speed.
You see the track speed, what that got you.
My football speed was way faster than my track speed, though. People don't realize that. And it wasn't Terrell taught me that. Terrell was like, DJ, just run, bro. Like, just run. I was like, no, man, these niggas fast, bro. You're like,
And
no,
one thing I'll say that I noticed in the crowd watching T. Floyd many times. And T. Floyd, you tell me if this was strategy, you practiced, worked on this, or you were just gifted with it. But a receiver would be taken off, and T. Floyd would come over here from the safety spot, and he would never run at him. He would always run diagonal where he's going to be, and he would meet him and hit him hard. And I'm like, God damn, bro. No one else was running like that. Everybody else would come behind him and chase. T. Floyd would meet you where you're going to be, and it was contact. Terrell, was that learned, or you just gifted like that, dog?
That's a gift.
I think it was like I realized once I got like to college what I was doing, but I didn't understand. But football is a game of angle. I played football since I was little, like
Angles.
5, 6 years old. So it's like it's a game of angles, and you know that target is still always moving. So if you go where he was at, you always gonna be behind. So it's like I always knew to meet where he's going to be and just try to stay on that back shoulder so he can't cut back on you. So it was like it was natural and taught at the same time, I would say. A little bit it was natural. Some of it was just growing up watching fucking Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Sean Taylor, watching these dudes. So it's like you see that and you see how they do it, and it's taught but learned. It's taught and natural at the same time, I would say.
And now DJ, the dual threat quarterback, everybody back then, RG3 was huge. DJ was a big RG3 fan. What player did you, T. Floyd, and you, DJ, what player did you look up to most and emulate your game after?
Myself?
Both of y'all, if any. Did y'all ever look up and see any NFL players? Anybody? Who was your one guy you tried to be like?
Go ahead, T.
I would say my favorite player, I don't think I really played too much like him, but my favorite player was Ed Reed, especially on the defense side of the ball. I grew up a big Marshall Faulk fan, though I'm a Ram fan, but on the defense side of the ball, I used to love to watch Ed Reed play. But I think I played a little bit more physical than Ed Reed played. He's more of a ball hawk, but that was one of my favorite DBs. I love watching him play football, and I grew up a Miami fan too, so Hurricane. So.
And now, T. Floyd, I know it's a little bit dark for you right there, but it don't matter, dog, because this also goes to the audio platform, so everybody will be able to hear you crystal clear.
I can move.
Yeah, I mean, and it was just kind of dark. You know what I'm saying? I see you, but
yeah, my children is too loud in the house. I got 3 of them, and I'm trying to stay.
They finna be.
You can always go in the truck if you want. If you got some lights in the truck, but whatever you want to do. But T. Floyd, let me ask you this, dog.
And his kids gonna be loud as hell.
Even for the people that can't see, okay, we got 2 legends on here, DJ Juste, Terell Floyd, legends from my high school. Appreciate y'all. Now, T. Floyd, after Louisville, I'm not sure where else you went, but I know for sure that you took a stop at my favorite team, Atlanta Falcons. Okay, when I heard we signed you as a free agent, little shoulder injury, I guess. Tell me about that, bro. What was it like? Pro League.
Oh man, can you see me?
Oh, I can see you, dog.
Okay. When I got to Atlanta, man, that shit was different. It was wild. It was because my first real experience and memory that I remember was because we first get there, it's just the rookies, all the rookies there, no veterans. So we had our first mini camp with the veterans, and we were doing like a special team drill. And I remember like I was in line, like we were doing the drill. I was in line, and then I looked ahead of me. I'm like. I tapped with like one of my homeboys with another rookie. I'm like, bro, is that Devin Hester? He was like, yes. I was like, bro, I want to get an autograph, but I know I can't do that right now. So it was like, that shit was crazy. Like people you look up to. DJ remember we used to be in my living room on the computer.
Oh, we did, bro.
Yeah. So like, I went from watching his highlights to being able to cover him in practice.
Idols become rivals and teammates.
Hey, and I got the up from Devin Hester too, and went 1-on-1 too. So I'm gonna put that out.
Whoa!
But Julio definitely was probably one of the best receivers that I ever seen in live. Freak of nature, dude, 6'4", 216, 20 pounds.
Where he went?
Getting out his break. It's like you don't see that type of stuff. So it's like.
And was he as quiet as he seemed? Was he as quiet as a player and as a guy as he seemed from TV?
Exactly, man. Like
bro, he is, bro.
Like when I play, I'll get a little mouthy sometimes. I talk when I play. Mm-hmm. So I remember my first time I got to cover him. Like I kind of locked him up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I was talking my stuff, you know what I'm saying? He ran back to the huddle. I'm like, dang, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
So next play, they went right back at him. I mean, I covered him like I thought I had perfect coverage. It was balls. It was an out route to the sideline. I'm on his back. I'm like Loki, almost like hugging him. He's caught that shit, and I'm like, well, he been talk shit to me. He dropped the ball, ran right back to the huddle. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting that.
That probably does more damage to a defender. Not saying
it do, bro.
We talk stuff to get in the receiver's head. If you can get in the receiver's head, drop balls and they might run that route shorter, anything like crazy stuff like that. But that dude was he was a different dude, man. None of that stuff fazed him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And so for both of you guys, I've always wanted to ask my elite football players, what is in college days, Sunday, Friday, or obviously high school games are on Friday, college games are on Saturday. What is the next day like in terms of soreness as a defender and as a quarterback? How sore are you next day? Or is the second day the sorest?
Mine was the second day. Like the first day after the game is just like you might feel like the bumps and bruises, like you know you welted up at and stuff like that. But it's throughout the week because now, like especially in college, and then like preparing for like pro day and all that stuff too. Like all that week they preparing you for the game now. So if you got bumps and bruises, you sore, they finna sit you out of practice because they're not gonna want you to like to make it worse.
Right.
So they put you like in a green jersey or black jersey, red jersey, like that you non-contact, like you know what I'm saying, to take care of your body, get you ready and stuff. So you doing everything that the team's doing, but now you not contact. And then, bro, like Terell will tell you, bro, in the league, bro, like I had a couple workouts, but like in the league, bro, if you bring like especially they star players, you tackle them, bro, you can get cut. They don't play that shit. Like
that's money on
like they don't play that, bro. People don't know that. People don't know about the league, bro. They don't like nobody going down to the ground. They hate
It's an investment. That's an investment running around.
No, the league, bro. I seen some ruthless stuff when I was in Atlanta, bro. I seen the dude get cut. Like he was like one of my close friends. You know what I'm saying? When I was there, I won't say close friend, but he somebody I was hanging with when I was in my time in Atlanta. And like we went to practice, we ate lunch. And you get to go back to your room, you get to lay down, you know what I'm saying? We came back to the stadium, meetings and stuff. And like we were probably like 30 minutes into meetings. And I look over, like something happened like on the film, and I looked over to my homeboy like say, what the fuck? What's going on? And I looked over, his chair was empty. I'm like, damn. What happened to bro? They said they cut him. So like 2 weeks go by, they bring him back. I said, oh boy, you back? What's good? A couple days later, cut him again. So I was like,
not for long.
That was like eye opening to me. I'm like, okay, I gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. It's a business, bro.
And now, obviously, DJ went to the combine. Okay, and I want to ask y'all boys. I always want to ask basketball players the same thing. But what was it like touching the first real NFL ball? Did y'all really like grab it, or was it not even a big deal? I mean, to me, I would go crazy feeling an actual Spalding NBA basketball. What was it like feeling that real pigskin?
Hitting me, that was like love to me. I was like, my first thought, I was like, because me and Terell would talk, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I told him, I was like, bro, I'm almost here. Like, bitch, I'm a step away, bro. Like, I'm about here now. Like, I'm here. I'm performing in front of coaches, NFL coaches. I'm over here like, bro. I'm about to make my mom proud, bro. Like, you feel me?
And you did, regardless.
That shit brings tears in my eyes because it was just me and my mom, bro. Like, it was like Terell and Mama Duke and PJ, that's Terrell brothers. They made me tough. Before I used to be like, I was like, all right, bro. I don't think people know like how Terell and his brother used to go at it in the house, bro. And like, nigga, like I'm talking about like, bro, like full on like, nigga, punch you in the mouth and do something, nigga. Like, what's up, bro? I remember one time I was playing around, bro. I used to like to play chicken with my car, bro. I was driving fast through the school and shit. And PJ was like, nigga, stop playing. Stop. Hit me dead in my shit, bro. I looked at PJ, I said, damn. I can't do shit about it. Like, yeah, I wanted to, but I already knew what I was finna go with PJ. I don't think y'all understand. PJ is one of the 6'5", one of the biggest big men, but athletic that move around like a skill player, bro. Like, But 9 out of 10, bro, in a fight or anything, I got PJ over anybody, bro. On God, that's real, brother. On God, that's on God, bro. Like,
real.
So it felt like I was there. So I was like, bro, I'm about to be there with the rest of my boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm about to be there with Terell, Al. I'm there, bro. Like, nigga, all three of us came to PSL. We all about to be there together. Like, I was like, ooh, shit, it's about that time. And that shit just didn't work out.
And I mean, and there is no, it didn't work out, DJ. Let me tell y'all, bro. What y'all did in high school for the city, for the school, it was legendary before y'all even left. When Terell went to Louisville, when Albert went to Georgia State, it didn't matter, dog. FAU, y'all already solidified yourselves on the Mount Rushmore. And it's crazy. Years later, the goddamn local news put a real Port St. Lucie Mount Rushmore out. And of course, these two are first on that list. So I mean, let me just tell y'all, man, y'all did y'all thing. Okay, you always made us proud. You always set the standard, paved the way, and you made it, bro. Both of y'all.
Appreciate it, bro. Another thing to you, man. I like what you're doing, bro. Keep it up, bro. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
It started as a platform, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Let's just give flowers to some of the local legends. And so now we'll kind of branch off for a little second. Now, T. Floyd, you tell me. I know DJ much closer, so I know what the hell he be doing, fishing and shit. Let's go outside of football. What are your hobbies? What are we doing outside of football? If y'all don't know, DJ is one of the whitest black guys I ever know. My brother. I'm talking fishing. I'm talking country music. It didn't matter, dog. What are we doing outside of football?
Oh, man. That's a good question. I kind of started because DJ and my cousin, I kind of picked up fishing a little bit, too. It's something I do. I didn't grow up fishing like them boys, you know what I'm saying? But it's something I do. Just keep my mind free and just get away from everything from sometimes to sometimes. But my biggest thing right now is just trying to grind, man. I got 3 kids. I'm trying to set them up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still connected to football. This is probably my first year that I'm not gonna be coaching, so it's kind of weird to me. But football always been my hobby. That's why it was always so much fun for me. So I've been coaching it since, but this is probably my first year I won't be coaching, so I'm trying to find something to do with my time when I'm not working. So,
right. DJ, let's go ahead and break it out. What you doing, man?
Family, man.
Both of y'all.
What I do, but hey, so son Terell don't talk about, bro. Something we both good at. Hands down, we the best on the grill, bro. On the grill, we both.
Let me tell you about that. That's probably something that I really do. Like, I throw down on the grill. Matter of fact, before we started talking, I put a couple steaks on the grill, you know what I'm saying? And some turkey burgers, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to eat healthy. Mine's a steak, but that I probably do besides fishing that ease my mind, because my granddad was a big griller, you know what I'm saying? That way that we grew up. If you're in my family, you can't cook, man. You disown. So
disown, dog.
Yeah, man, grilling is something that me and DJ do together sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, heck yeah, grilling.
We doing that. We getting ready to do.
You got to have a certain level of trust to let somebody get on your grill.
Hey, what? Yes, bro. So let me tell y'all something real quick that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people do this shit, and it drives us crazy, bro. Drive us crazy, absolutely crazy. Like, we finna be on the grill this weekend. My birthday on Saturday. And me and Terell on the grill this weekend on Saturday. So a lot of people, okay, so like, you know, the chicken, the steak, the beef, all that shit raw, right?
Yep.
People take that tongue, put the shit on the grill, and then when the food done cooking, they take the same shit, bro.
Contamination.
Bro, that's raw meat, and then now you're putting raw meat with cooked meat. And then not only that, like a chicken meat and the chemicals they already put in the chicken, all that shit shouldn't go into steaks. So people touching the same shit that they touching all their food with. You feel me? And like you used to see, we got tongs set up, like we got like 4 or 5 different tongs, because like me and Terell in and out of the kitchen, bro. Like, and we work good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't trying to overdo each other. Like, we what we doing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
If you could tilt the phone a little bit, DJ, we're cutting your head off, or back it up a little bit.
Okay, my fault. My the biggest thing to me about like with cooking is the satisfaction that you get from everybody else's reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to do that. I love to make people happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about me. It's about like bro, like we have T4 kids come over here. We get like everybody come over here and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what people are going through in life. You never know what they're going through, and then sometimes they need to see you. They just need to see you because they haven't seen you in forever. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they're going through, but them seeing you and seeing like how you living and that you're doing well, like will motivate them sometimes. Like, damn, like like we all started together at some point. Like, and this man is here now, or this woman's here now. Like, shit, I didn't get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see like doing, and he see what I'm doing, and our families like they all merge together. Like Terell boys, but like his kid, they all go.
On go. Oh, shit.
But I tell him all the time, like, bro, bring them. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you sure? I'm like, bro, let him run wild, bro. Like, because I love that. You know what I'm saying? I want my family to be big. Like, I want my daughter, my son, I want them to have, like, you know what I'm saying? I want them to have all that. So they got to grow up knowing each other. Because then when they get older, guess what they can do? They can compete. And we're going to start that shit all over again. And this time, like, what our family do, like, me and Terell, like, Terrell's back, like, that's my godbrother. People don't know that. Terell and his family and everything, we try to make our kids go further than what we went.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole key. Like, people sit here and like, oh, I'm not doing well. Well, guess what? Like, we had our opportunity. We had it. Now we gotta give our kids that opportunity more than what we had. And that's what gotta matter. You know what I'm saying? And like, and we both married, so like we try to do this shit as a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? We try.
Shit. Steve Floyd gave out a lot of game right here.
Serious, and I came there to get a degree. That's what I did. I got a degree in justice administration in 3.5 years. And so my senior year, I didn't even have to do nothing but play football. So for those kids that go to
big
college,
lessons right here for the youth.
Serious and put that before football, because then they make football easier. I got a call from Atlanta. They wanted to bring me in, want me to meet the owner, the GM, the head coach.
Come on now. That boy said, I got that degree.
Oh, yeah.
T Floyd knows where it's at, what matters. Now, DJ, I'm glad you got on some real talk, because I want to ask y'all boys this. I always ask my dogs that are married. I'm single, wide out here. I'm looking for her, okay? I'm trying to find her. What does love, we got two married brothers right here, successful, great, beautiful families. What does love mean to you guys? And when did you know you had the right one and not the next one?
Oh, man. I realized, because I ain't gonna talk too much about my life before I was married, but
hey, we hung the jerseys up. Well, we got some Hall of Famers. They hung the jersey up.
But certain females, like, they don't understand that you focus on something. You got a goal. You got dreams. You want to reach those goals. And I remember when me and my wife Haley just first started dating. We was friends beforehand, but she was a cheerleader and I was a football player for Louisville. And like, she was always busy too, you know what I'm saying? Right. And we always had that work ethic. So it wasn't like, oh, why you not calling me? Why you're so busy all the time? We all got stuff to do. It's like, go. You know what I'm saying? She always like, go. Remember when I first got back from Atlanta after the injury, and I was still pursuing my dream and stuff like that. Like, I used to go to these different camps and trying to do different stuff. She used to ride with me, like, let's go. Mm-hmm. And doing her schoolwork on the road, when we get to the hotel, still like, she was like a go-getter with me. She was a dog, like ride or die, like they say, ride or die. Mm-hmm. And I realized, like, oh, she want me to win. She don't care about nothing but me winning. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be with somebody that's want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help you, whatever you do. Like, if I was 30 years old right now, still trying to play football, she'd be on the road with me going to these different functions or whatever it takes. She wasn't going to, you know what I'm saying? She always going to have my back with everything, you know what I'm saying? That's why it was so easy I feel like, for me to transfer out of football life and get into this business life, because, like, I know I got me a real partner, a real business partner that we're going to go get it.
Build.
Yep, that's her.
Mm-hmm. What about you, DJ, man? Come on, dog. You tied down a beautiful wedding. I saw all the images, all the videos, man. I'm looking for it, dog. Help me out, brother.
Dog. So a lot of people don't know Josh Bailey. You know, Albert. They all were adopted. You know what I'm saying?
That boy cutting out as soon as he's getting ready to drop some gems, Steve Floyd. God damn.
I know somebody don't want DJ to talk or something, man.
Keep sniping my dog.
Y'all can hear me? I don't know. My fault. All right, yeah. Man, you know, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, bro. Like I ain't perfect, but you know what? My wife, she helps me be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like she never gave up. She never gave up on me and stuff like that. Like I'm still I'm young. Like we young. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm still evolving as a man. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm learning every day. I'm learning. Exactly what Terell said, bro. Like my wife, she gonna say her input first. I tell you that right now. She older than me. She gonna say what she gotta say first, and then she be like, "Well, this is how I feel. And this is what I think you should do. But if this is what you want to do, like I'm there. I'm there for you. Like so." You know, like I tell you right now, if something ever happened between me and my wife and we split up, we divorced, I'd never marry another woman in my life. I don't give a fuck. Because that's how real she is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not perfect, but I tell you what, the one thing that my wife does, she tries to be perfect for me and for our children. And that's the biggest thing. My biggest thing is I'm not here to impress my kids and stuff like that. I'm here every day trying to impress my wife and be a better man to my wife. And I think a lot of people forget that. Like, you know, a lot of people, the reason why people get divorces and stuff like that, they split up is because they forget to date they forget to date. When they have kids, they worry about their kids all the time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come into this world. I didn't come into this world with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come to this world. I came to this world by myself and my mother. But when everything started, it was me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Me and my partner, we started this shit. We started this foundation. We started these kids and plugging people into our family. So people shy away from that shit and they forget to date their significant other. Like they forget to date and they forget to talk to them. They forget to have those movie nights, to have those PowerPoints, go out to dinner, go do fun things like that. And they fall out of love with each other. You feel me? Because they grew apart because they worried about taking care of their children. That's all they worried about. And then when they children, it's like when Avery and Elijah, they hit 18, hey, bro, you got to go, bro. Get your ass on. Let's see you later.
It's back on.
Yeah, it's me and mama back to here. You feel me? So I think people need to understand, like, you know, the biggest thing is when you do find that person, when y'all do have children together, like, continue to love that person that you started this with. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what needs she has and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key. Like, you know, like
people stop
like,
putting work into the relationship.
Yeah, like I love my wife. I love my wife. I know I do dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I try to be perfect for this family and for my wife because, you know, my kids gonna be taken care of regardless. You know, my kids gonna be taken care of regardless. That's no brainer. The main thing is to keeping my wife, you know, like keeping us together and keeping us on the same page. And biggest thing, don't have no children with just any woman, bro. Yeah. Because some of these women are crazy. Straight up.
It's not fair on the kids. They can't choose.
It's not fair on the kids. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Some women, like, they try to have children with you just so they can hold that against you. And vice versa. You know, some men ain't perfect either, now. So you will know, bro. You will know when you find that person, because it's gonna be something about it. Something about her, something about her family. And that's the biggest thing too. Y'all families gotta connect too, man. Yeah. Y'all families don't mesh. That's just another argument waiting to happen all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a best friend first, because everything else fall out. Well, the foundation's there.
That's a big part. I think, like, with me and my wife, we was friends probably like 2 years, a year and a half before we even started dating. So you gotta know that person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what they're about. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, we was hanging out. I was my roommate. I was like, bro, I think I'm about to go at that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she on her game. You know what I'm saying? She about.
Hey, boy, you stupid, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know me, I'm laid back. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So once I like when somebody make me want to go talk to him and do something like that, like, yeah, that might be the one. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, you won't even question it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we dated, but you won't even question it. You won't even. It's not a question at all. You'll know.
And now,
and another thing too, and be smart who you bring around your wife, bro, and family, because some people, bro, they'll backstab right behind your back and try you, bro.
and I want to ask y'all this, because the way I look at it, I think you're not a true girlfriend, a true friend, a true brother until shit hits the fan. Something goes wrong. When shit's sweet, it's easy. But I want to see what happens when we don't got enough money to go out. I can't buy you that. I don't feel like stepping out. What happens when shit goes wrong? And that to me determines if it's the real one, if it's the real thing.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what though. So just quick, bro. I watched when I first came back, when I first moved back, bro. I watched Terell and Haley go through it, dog. Like from where they at now,
right?
When they first came, when they first together, bro. That's ride or die. Like I told you, she stayed in his corner the whole time, bro. She ain't never give up. They like when they start projects, they trying to finish that shit together. And like I've seen them bicker, blah blah blah, go at it, but they can come to a middle ground and work out a solution together. You know what I'm saying? And figure out a middle ground. And it's not trying to overpower each other. And like because you got to know when to pick and choose them battles. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to choose that shit. That's the biggest thing. Cause
yeah, damn, like he cutting off on my damn truck.
But either way, legend, like I said, T4, we can hear you. So straight knowledge coming out, bro.
But
Don't
like DJ said, like you're gonna have disagreements, bro. Like it's not gonna be roses and puddles and all this shit all the time. But it's like even when me and my wife do have disagreements, I can't stay mad at her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you can't stay mad at her. And then I always was talking. I seen my mom and my dad happily married to the day my dad passed. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
R.I.P. Pop.
I know what a real marriage is and what it takes to have a successful marriage. So it's like I told him, he said, never go to bed angry at something. Yeah. You don't know what tomorrow might bring. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we do have our disagreements, it's like we gonna figure this out before we lay down and go to sleep tonight. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So it's like I feel like through the first couple of years, that kind of we matured so much. You know what I'm saying? I was 22, 23 years old when I got married. You know what I'm saying? I was young. My wife was 22. I just turned 23. You know what I'm saying? So,
and everything was on the table every night.
My dad always told me never go to bed angry at somebody. Even if we do have a disagreement, before we lay down and close our eyes and go to sleep, we gonna figure this out and we're gonna be on the same page before we wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's gems right there. And now sticking on some real talk, how about family? What's family mean to you? DJ, obviously legendary Mom Dukes, beautiful Mom Dukes, always did it for her. T Floyd, I just saw F-Cat the other day, dog, Tropical Smoothie. I let him know he's coming on the show soon. What's family mean to y'all boys?
You gonna go, bro? Or I go?
He might be lagging. He got that look like he's just got sniped, T Floyd. He might have to be you.
My shit lagging.
Hey, I grew up with a close family, big family. That's all I know is like we always been so close together. You know what I'm saying? Even like growing up before I had my wife and stuff like that, my family is so close knitted. Like I grew up with all my cousins always being over, so I'd rather be around family than anything. I never was like in high school. I never cared about going out or hanging with friends. I'd rather be home with my family, dog. You know what I'm saying? So even now, like I love being at home with my wife and my kids. They motivate me every day to be the best me. You know what I'm saying? So family is everything to me. I'm nothing without my mom and my dad, especially my mom. Like she's a true soldier. I seen her go through so much, and I just having her in my corner all the time. Also, just like my mom, I'm a mama's boy. I love my mama. So like,
aren't we all?
Hey man, family is the world to me, bro. For real.
DJ told us mama dressed him, so I mean, shout out to Mom Dukes making my dog spiffy every goddamn Friday.
Hey, Man, there's a video on YouTube with my mama, bro. Like I go back and watch that junk all the time. It's titled DJ Jesse shares a special bond with his mom. That's on YouTube. Like I go back and watch that like once a month and stuff like that. My mom is like, so it was just me and my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? My sister died at a very early age. It was me, my mom, my sister, but she died at a very early age. Um, Terrell is my family. Y'all, you guys are my family. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime, like I remember when I first got back, I was with Terrell like every day when I first got back. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Terrell were real close. Me, Terrell, TJ, and Mama, we were real close. And then I found my wife, and you gotta people, and that's another thing. Like when you find your wife and a new like a family that you might be starting with, like you gotta disappear from your loved ones that for a little bit, like your family for a little bit, because you trying to gain a family. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing is when me and Terrell reconnected, like from not seeing each other for like a year, like you know what I'm saying. But we always talk, but it's like. Ain't shit changed when we do connect. When we come back together. Nothing changed.
Never
Ain't
missed a beat.
no grudges. Yeah, no grudges. No like, damn, bro, you ain't fuck me. Listen, that. No, like I know he got a family. So, but now anytime like we have a function, bro, like so a lot of people like to go out and party, go to the club and this and that, like for their birthdays and stuff. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, bitch, I can cook. Yeah. We can cook together. Families come together and we just chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, Terrell and his family taught me what family is about, bro. Every Sunday we were at church, bro. And I'm talking about we get in trouble. Like we get in trouble at church. Like we trying to stay awake, bro. We in the back trying to and what?
Yeah.
But it's the cookouts, bro. People don't understand. Like no offense to
keep it real with them, dog. Tell them.
Yeah. No offense to white families and stuff like that. They don't have cookouts like how like people from other countries or from the hood or stuff like that, because that cookout don't just happen on Saturday. That cookout might start on Thursday because they come together preparing all the food. They start on Thursday. They go Friday. Like people like I'm asking, what you need me to bring? Like and we all sit in the kitchen laughing, bringing up memories and squashing any beef that we had. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what bothered us and stuff like that. And then we come together. And boom, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been to one function where when I'm with my wife's side of the family, like they come together for that day. They may never talk to each other again. Like you know what I'm saying? And they all got like beef and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But Chelsea family, that's a big ass family too. People don't realize, right? Because they all like there's 8 of them. They're all adopted. All her 4 brothers and her 4 sisters, they all adopted. So they got families from everywhere. So like Terrell, they taught me, and then I see my wife's family. Like now my family is expanding. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just me and my mom. So I ain't know what family was about. Like I ain't know how to share.
Right.
I didn't know like okay, like boom. And when I went to Terrell's house, like I'm gonna tell you what sat with me really really well, bro. Like one day, we were driving back to my mama's house, and me and Terrell in the car, and I was like, "Hey, bro, what you want to eat?" And Terrell was like, "I ain't gonna eat without my brother and my mama. Like, I gotta make sure they got food too when I come back to the house." And that right there was like,
just that mindset.
That mindset, you know what I'm saying? So like, bro, I won't eat until my family eat, until my wife, my son, my daughter, until they have their food, and I know they fine, I won't eat. And same thing, like when we have our cookouts and shit like that, like you should see the last time me and Terrell had a cookout here, like bro, me and Terrell waiting for everybody to eat. Right. We waiting for everybody to eat first before we eat.
Chefs always got to eat last, right? I mean, come on.
But you'd be surprised when you go to see certain people's houses.
Yes, I'm with you on that.
You'd be surprised.
And I'll just say, because everybody knows I'm white boy Wado, but I'm always been very cool with multicultural people. I've always been at the cookout. I'm invited. I'm welcome. And I'll say, I've been to plenty white cookouts, plenty Spanish, plenty black ones. White, you're literally going to get some food, maybe see the game, not much else action. When you go to a black cookout, you might cry, you might laugh, you're going to hear the best music, we're not even talking about the food. You'll see people you haven't seen, real family, and you definitely leaving with at least 2 styrofoam plates to go. all love. So I know exactly what you're talking about, DJ.
Yeah, bro. I say, yeah, that's family is key, man. When you have a family, because they all come together, man. They all come together when somebody's sick. Like, bro, the first thing me and Terrell, when we always ask in our conversation, like, hey, how Mama Duke's doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how everybody doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't never have a question without asking how Mama doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cherish our mama, bro. Like, straight up, we cherish our mama. Like,
that's how far me and DJ go back.
Hey, boy. Somebody said I look like a Holliston model the other day.
You see, that's my little cousin right there in the middle. He was a big fan of DJ at that time. DJ said, "Come on, get in the pick, dog. Come on, get in the pick."
Family is key, bro. Family is key to everything, man. People, and I wish people understood that. I wish a lot of people understood that, you know.
Hey, man, we got a lot of jewels, a lot of gems, a lot of knowledge, man. We running up at 1 hour and 30. I don't want to keep y'all two legends too much. As we all know, we family men, wives, kids. We got to let them get back to their lives. I do want to leave on one last question, y'all boys. Prime time. Who's winning the race in a 100-yard dash? Prime DJ, Prime Terrell. And if
my phone breaking up right now, bro. My phone breaking up.
You better say that. You heard T. Floyd.
He's not even gonna answer that.
Hey, listen. DJ. Hey, we talking about right now?
It's a two-part question.
We talking about right now?
Two-part question, DJ. Prime time T. Floyd, prime time DJ, 100-yard dash. And the second part is if we went out and ran tomorrow, who's gonna win?
Oh, prime time, he got that. But right now, oh, that's me.
Not at all. I'm still I still working.
Hey, okay, all right. Hey, listen. You talking about 100 or 400-meter dash? Which one?
See, that's where it goes because I said that because both of you guys are track guys.
100, 100.
100, 100-yard dash.
I'm gonna never say another man can beat me in a race. I don't give a fuck you Usain Bolt.
You don't have to say it. We know what it is, bro.
We don't know nothing.
So T. Floyd, I think we both agree at T. Floyd. We think it was T. Floyd prime. Tomorrow, T. Floyd, are you taking DJ down the 100-yard dash?
No.
Yes.
Hey, boy, we can put. Hey, what you trying to put on that?
Whatever you want to.
But I'm going like that. I'm going. Look, I'm already going.
Hey, where you go? Hey,
you still the start line?
You can put it on camera.
You still the start line? Oh, I was already gone.
Oh, you know, hey, I'm still running, my boy.
I know that. I'm running too, though, right? I ain't little, bro. My muscles are mature, bro. I'm in the weight room. Like I wasn't in the weight room when we first were running.
Oh Lord.
And now, last one before I let y'all get out. I love doing this. Now, DJ as quarterback, prime TJ. What's going through your mind if you know you got to face T. Floyd tomorrow, and T. Floyd same for if you know you got to face quarterback DJ tomorrow?
Oh, bro, I'll tell you. Hey, here, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. We were at practice one day, bro. It's funny as shit. Dakota. Sorry, Dakota.
Shout out my boy.
Terrell. Hey, Terrell talking about some. So I didn't have to go his way at practice. No quarterback. No quarterbacks are retarded. You know what I'm saying? You got a good DB. You're not supposed to, because now you fueling them to get going, and that's how you get the defense started. Because if he make a big play, he make a big play, the defense going. You know what I'm saying? So we running the play, and I'm talking about we torching Terrell defense all day at practice. Terrell getting hot. He getting hot. And he was like, man, you're not going my way. You ain't doing shit. I said, so? I said, we still torching y'all shit right now. Terrell getting hot. So listen, he knew the play. I don't know how he knew it, but he knew it, bro. So Joker cheated over, right? He cheated over. He cheated the damn play. Because we lined up where he had to be on that side of the field, bro. He had to be. Bro, I don't know how he got over there so fast, bro. I threw the slant to Dakota. Dakota might not agree to this, not tell y'all this, but Dakota quit. Dakota didn't come back out until next year, bro. Bro, Terrell hit Dakota so hard, bro. I'm talking about he hit him, bro. I was like, I've never seen somebody get hit like that. Like, he doing this shit at practice. At practice. We talking about practice now.
Bro, I saw T. Floyd taking kickoffs back with no fucking pads on, and the rest of the team was full padded. He just out there having fun. I'm like, what's going on out here?
Dog, that man, like, but now let me tell you something though. Now, if I was never afraid to go at him if Albert was on the other side because I knew that was gonna be a battle. Best man gonna win.
Oh, if Albert was your receiver.
Yeah, I knew because we had those matchups because they go back and forth. So I'm like, cause it all depends. Like you got somebody like Junior that he knew how to body control. He knew they both would go at it. So it was 50-50 and stuff like that, So it all depends on who was at the other side, who was on that side. If it wasn't Junior, I wasn't going his way. I'm just being real with you. There ain't no point. Oh, I'm not going his way. Frank can't stop that boy, but he can't get off the line. I'm sorry. He ain't getting off the line. Listen. When I played DB in high school, bro, only one person ever got off the line on me, and it was Ty. And like he got me with a move, bro. Like no. Like I get it. Like I was a bully at corner 2 when I was in high school, bro. Nobody ain't getting off that shit. Nobody ain't like press. Nobody ain't like contact. This nigga like contact. Nobody want that shit.
You heard it. Now, T. Floyd, how are you preparing for DJ tomorrow, or is that easy work for you?
I wouldn't say it was easy work. DJ, he a good athlete. So that's the worst thing for any DB to deal with a quarterback that can throw the ball and run the ball. So like my biggest thing was I would rather see DJ throw the ball and have him pull that shit down and run. Now we got a problem. So if I'm facing DJ, I'm prepared to let's make him make some tough throws, get to people he don't want to throw the ball to. That's because I'm covering him. But if he got Albert, then it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if he tuck it and run, he better stay away from me though. Know that.
Shit me, but hey.
Right.
Oh, Lucy, boy. Hey, one more. Hey, tell him about. Hey, tell him how you broke. What's the name of practice? You broke his ankle. You like real deal.
Oh man, I remember that was I think
crime scenes.
I was watching Reggie Bush highlights, and I seen him move. I was like, I'm gonna try that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I got the ball. I think it was I can't remember, probably like a jet sweep or something like that. I can't remember the exact play. Then I seen, I was like, okay, I'm finna hit him with this move. And then when I hit him, he went the other way. I was like, oh, I got him. Then he actually was like on the ground, like hurt. I was like, damn, I think I might have hurt this man.
Yeah, he broke his ankle, bro. Straight up on the field, bro. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen that happen.
And now, DJ, when you cut the dreads, did you gain speed, lose speed? And T. Floyd, is it for life, or you ever gonna cut it like DJ? He's wild.
Oh no, I'm never cutting my dreads, man.
Never.
So, how can you beat him in a race, DJ? His dreads going. I mean, he ain't lose no speed. You might have lost a little bit, dog.
Hey, I tell you what, people don't believe this, but you know, we there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that a lot of people don't know. Like, especially when it comes to music being played at churches, you know what I'm saying? Music's supposed to come from the voice. It's supposed to be real. It's supposed to be natural. But in the book of what was it? The book of Samson, bro. See,
never.
Yeah, in the book of Samson, like he lost his power when he cut his hair. You're never supposed to cut your hair. That's something that's supposed to, you know, that's why Bob Marley and stuff like that. That's why he died the way that he died, because you know he was never supposed to cut anything off his body part. A lot of people don't know that, but you know, when you cut your hair, you cut shit off your body. That's you cutting like that energy, that energy that you've had all that life, and you're not supposed to. But you know, it's the first day that I get a chance to grow my shit back out, my shit will be back.
Yeah, because I've always admired it, man. Because you see the dreads, like think about how much that's been through. Think about them plays T. Floyd have made. Think about how many fucking heads have been banged off with them dreads lusciously flowing in the background.
Hey man, my dreads is a part of me, bro. I can't even imagine. It's definitely like that's never happened.
If he cut them, he'll look twice as ugly though. I tell you that one. I come on ugly ass nigga though, bro.
I ain't got to look good for nobody. I got somebody already, boy.
And now last one before we get out of here, y'all boys. Everybody talks to me about PSL. Y'all know I'm a rider. I'm always gonna vouch for my dogs. And everyone obviously talks shit about the PSL football team. Not so much now. We're nice now, but back here when we were talking. What do y'all think is the one thing that we needed to make us a powerhouse, a good football team? We have the players. We got the skilled players. We got probably more athletes than anybody. My opinion, we needed them big boys up front on that line. That was the only thing we missing. From the players, what was we missing? One thing.
I would have to agree. It had to be the up front. We was just too small up front. We didn't have enough bodies up front. Because when we went to 7-on-7 tournaments and stuff, we competed.
Yeah, we won. We won a lot of them.
But when it comes to live football, you need those big boys up front, man, which is probably one of the biggest components of football is having somebody, them big boys up front. We lacked that.
Yeah,
we lacked that.
So
and when you go ahead, DJ.
yeah, I got 2 years of having big boys up front. So because after Terell left, we got some big boys that played. So that's when we won a lot of games in 2 years. When my junior year and senior year, that like I praise them boys because without them boys, I would have never won the Player of the Year that year as a junior. Like I would have never won it. Like I rushed for over 1,000, passed over 1,000. That was all thanks to them boys. Like like them boys, like people used like the news articles and everything come out and it's like, man, DJ, man, I'm like, it's not me, it's them. Like they need that praise. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna show out regardless. You know what I'm saying? But they make that shit a lot easier. I'm not running back there running for my life and shit like that. But that's probably one thing. So my biggest thing for us when I played was depth. Never had enough depth.
Right.
Never had enough depth. Like you go play Central, you go play Martin County. Them boys, they got fresh bodies.
There was never a team that was cutting guys.
Yeah.
We'll take them all.
Yeah.
And so both of y'all got into coaching. When you were coaching, do you have to Terell Floyd out of your mindset when coaching kids? You have to take DJ out of your mindset, knowing they're not going to be like you. They don't have the attributes you did. How is it coaching? Is it hard?
I probably coached a bit more than DJ, so I probably but
yeah, for sure.
I didn't. I don't think I had to. My players, like this generation, they big on YouTube and all that type of stuff. So they kind of knew what I was about, what my history was and stuff like that. So I think I kind of got that respect for them. So I didn't have to worry about being Chief Floyd or being Coach Floyd, what the difference, whatever that is. My biggest thing with this, I think this new generation is, I don't know. I think like some of them just don't want it as much. Like the passion and love of the game is not the same as we grew up. Like when we played football, we slept, dreamed, woke up. It's football. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have practice, we still trying to figure out how can we get better at football. So the only thing I can say to this next generation is you gotta put time and put that work and the effort in all the time. Even if you're not at practice, you gotta do the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Me and DJ did all type of extra workouts and going to throw the ball, trying to get on the same page when we didn't have practice. You know what I'm saying? So it's just my biggest thing when I coached was I just wish some kids just wanted more. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta want it more.
And what it is too, like to piggyback off what T just said, it's short and quick. The coaches gotta want that shit too for them kids, bro.
I agree with that.
Like the coaches, like you get somebody like Terell that love this game, like pride, like that believe this shit. Like he gonna want it. You know what I'm saying? Coach Poole wanted it for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, like he would spend a lot of time away from his family. You got some coaches that they ain't hard on you, like they let a mistake happen. No, like your coach is supposed to be your one of your worst critics as well, besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not friends with you and shit like that. Like he can't be afraid to yell at you, like bro, Terell star of the team, like you know what I'm saying, like in high school and college and shit. But coach was never afraid to chew his ass out. He told you first thing, like bench him. I don't care if he was a star player. You know what I'm saying? You got some bro. I think it has to do like a lot of the coaches don't even love it. They doing it because I'm a coach.
Right. But would you say T Floyd DJ that the coach can't want it more than the player?
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I coach for a long while. I coach almost 7-8 years now. You know what I'm saying? This is probably my first year that I'm not coaching in probably 7 years. I've been around some coaches that I think they just did it for the paycheck, the little extra money at the end of the year, December, whatever. And I've been on some coaching staffs where the coaches we went to work, we met, we was in the film room on Sundays. We watched film and broke down film before the players came in. And I always felt like when the players see that the coaches care, you can bring the best out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's some players that you feel like they don't want it as much, but once like you stay on them and you show them that you care about about them and them being successful, you get the best out of them sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I feel like I always try to show my best that I can. I always did the extra stuff like Coach Pooh did. I just take players home. I see a kid sitting outside waiting for a ride. Tell your mom and dad, don't worry about it. Hop in the truck. We're going home. And then on those rides, you get to learn a lot about these kids, man. And you don't know what kids are going through. And you be like, you fussing at a child, you fussing at this kid about why you so sluggish? Why your energy so low? And then you get in the car and you take them home and you hear the stories that these kids are going through and the stuff that they deal with.
The real
and then
life.
then your perspective change. It's like, oh wow, if I knew all this, I would took a different approach at you. So that being said, some of these coaches they're not taking the extra mile and learning their players.
Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of people don't know. My freshman year, a lot of people don't know. My freshman year, I was homeless. Who was the only one that knew that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he took the time. I stayed back in the locker room. I was crying. He was like, why you still here, DJ? I just didn't want to go and sleep and call my mom, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't know that shit, but
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Poole stayed after to talk to me and help and stuff like that. Like, bro, I was ready to quit football. I was ready to quit football my freshman year. Like, I was done. Like, I was like, man, it's time to go get a job and go and help my mom, bro. And then we finally got a little bedroom to rent out from this lady, and this lady was ripping my mama off, bro. My mom was paying like 80% of her rent.
Yep.
Just so we can, have at least sleep under a roof. And then, like 5 months of my freshman year in high school, bro, I was staying at Matt's house. Like, I go back and forth. Like, I was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have nowhere to go, nothing. Like, and that was my mom going through. But Poole took the time to do that. And I'm very passionate, bro. So when I feel like coaches aren't like, that's why I left. That's why, like, a lot of people don't know, but some stuff happened at PSL, bro. I ain't too good with PSL. That's why I don't go back. That's a lot of people, like, Junior don't go back. People don't know that. Like, I don't go back.
It's definitely a different school than it once was. Definitely a lot different.
Yeah. So, like, my biggest thing right now, like, I'm not saying my number should have been retired. I'm not saying Terrell's number should have been retired, but Albert's number should have been retired. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with people. That number should have been retired. Larry Green number should have never been worn again in at PSL history. And people out there wearing that shit. Like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's disrespectful. And I felt like some people didn't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you think that, like, if somebody don't care about things like that, you think they're going to really care about them kids? Like, because that's memorable. Like, like, I can tell, like, if my number was retired, I can be like, man, nobody be able. I can tell my kid that story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My kid can pass that on. Like,
even bigger than that, why not let the now Jaguars look up and see number 5, see number 3, see number 2, and be like, oh, they really did it, and they were in this class just like me. DJ was homeless. They struggled. They went through it, and look at them up on the rafters, Mount Rushmore. So I think it's disrespectful they haven't given y'all that love. So that's why the Waddle Podcast is here to do it, boy. We letting y'all know how much you meant to the city and the school.
Mm-hmm. And we appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate you, bro, taking the time out with us. A lot of people don't know, but Terrell is like, that's who I looked up to. Straight up. Like, I always loved the T. Always. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wanted to, like, I remember people like, man, like, I wanted to be T. I was like, bro, like, I'm trying to be like that on offense. Like, and then I went and did that, bro. Like, I got records at that school that records are meant to be broken, but I set that shit my junior year. So my senior was all, my senior was just all stats after that, just racking up them record books. There's one record that I couldn't beat. I was pissed off. It was Terrell record. He got 99 yards on the kick return against Jensen. Only thing I could do was just tie it. But I tied it on punt return. I set the one on punt return. So we both got them two. Like, only thing you can do is tie it. So
averaged 11 tackles as a senior, as a safety. I mean, that's a high ass fucking number, dog. You involved in every play.
Oh man,
that boy was live, bro.
Much love to y'all boys, man. I'm proud of what both of y'all doing. Proud of DJ, the man he became, man. DJ, he came a long way, bro. And he always be my little brother. Some people thought we was blood, bro. For real.
Yeah. And DJ always used to tell everybody y'all were. So I mean, that's just DJ.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, I'm all for it, man. That's my little brother, man. Much love, man. Every time I'm with him, we have a good time. It's never no BS, nothing like that. And
Yeah, right. Yeah, why, man? If you want to stop by on Sunday, I mean, not Sunday, Saturday, you can stop by. We be at the crib. I'll send you the information. You're more than welcome to stop by. You know, just so you know, Terell, every hour we taking a shot. We eating. We starting at 8:00 on the grill. We drinking all day, all night. Then we hitting the boat up. You know, I like my boat life and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
don't make me say, all right, that mailbox and that mailbox. I'll get that camera out. Okay, we had some talk now. We could.
Oh, no, I'll be on the grill, but he don't want to see that, man. Man, my poor hamstring. You know, Terell got that one bad hammy.
I want to see. Now, last one before I let y'all go. T. Floyd, DJ, how you cook your steak?
How I cook?
Oh, mine, medium well, medium.
I like mine's medium. I cook my steak medium. My wife and my cousin more redder, so I take hers off the grill a little bit earlier, but I like mine's medium. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, if people don't know, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick way to learn how to cook a steak. If you're cooking it on the grill, or if you put it on the pan, or you put it on the smoker, it all depends. If you're putting a steak on the grill, bro, 8 minutes on one side, 8 minutes on the other side is gonna come out just right for everybody. A lot of people don't know that. 8 minutes on one side, 8 minutes on the other side. That's the easiest way. Unless if you you adding butter, you put it on the pan, you frying it a different way. But if you're doing the grill, 8 minutes on one side, 8 minutes on the other side, easiest way to cook steak. And don't forget.
Another big thing with grilling and all things, just make sure that your temperature right.
Yeah, that's him.
Don't make sure the temperature going up and down. Keep it consistent. Your food always tastes good, bro.
Yep.
Hey, man.
And make sure y'all clean y'all food, man. Clean your shit.
You started off with that. No cross-contamination. Clean your goddamn flu. Okay, we know what we're doing, DJ. 1 second, Tom.
Hey, man, make sure you tell Mama Dukes and Pops I said hello, man. I haven't seen them in a little minute. You know,
we get a family y'all love, and I just want to tell y'all.
I remember why I used to be outside, always trying to dunk the basketball, couldn't jump, and my dog finally got some ups.
Hey man, y'all know it, dog. We ain't playing. Okay, I looked up to y'all boys. T. Floyd, don't act like I didn't even talk about T. Floyd, a hooper now too, but
yeah, that boy used to hoop too now.
Still does too. We got it in here. I saw him in that Celebrity All-Star game out there at County. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to find a flag football league so I can turn up on some film.
Hey, they be tearing it up over there, DJ, low key, local. Yeah, but hey, man, I want to thank y'all two legends, man. I appreciate y'all coming on the show, man, giving us your time, letting us give the flowers. And if no one told y'all, man, both of y'all look great. I appreciate y'all coming on. Thank you for paving the way. Thank you for being people I've always looked up to. And anytime I play with y'all, it was always like you're right next to me. Never made me feel like I was below y'all, even though y'all were definitely above me. So any last words from you, T. Floyd, DJ, before we let you get out of here? I appreciate y'all legends.
Hey, man, my last thing, appreciate what you're doing, bro, because, like, you know, you allowing people to share their stories, you know what I'm saying, because you allowing that, and you asking about them, so that shows that you care. It's not just, and I pray that you blow up, and this becomes big for you, you know what I'm saying, because this is something that can get people back out there, you know, somebody that's starting their careers and stuff like that, and people allowing to hear and see certain things, because you never know who's watching. So we appreciate you taking the time out, you know, taking an hour and 47 minutes and 33 seconds. That's your time for us. You feel me? So last thing I gotta say, in a 100-yard dash, Mom beating T4 by a string of a dread. You feel me? I got my wits and my shit now. Don't think I'm not growing my shit back now. Hey.
Oh my God. But and much love to you, bro. I really appreciate you having me on. You don't know how much you calling me a legend, stuff like that. That's big time, bro. I love it, man. Thank you for giving my flowers. I'm gonna give your flowers too, man. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding, bro.
Always,
man. Doing big stuff, man.
This is how it start right here, bro. This is how the ball you start. You start just like this. You gotta stay consistent with it, bro. That's like the biggest thing. Like the same way that Terell and I had to stay consistent playing ball and working out and everything. This is how you do it. You gotta keep coming up on here and then asking people. Because my biggest thing, what's the worst somebody can tell you? No. All right, cool. Shit, on to the next person.
Yep.
You feel me? Hit my DM if you need to try to get anybody else on or something like that. I'm gonna do my best to help your podcast and get some big names on there for you, man.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, we got legends still to come from the city, so I'll definitely have y'all boys pop back in. Some competitors y'all win against. I might be like, hey, I like you from T Coast Central, but let me get the Jaguar legend to come up in here. So I'll definitely reach out to you for that.
Got you, bro. Let me know, man. Hit me up, bro.
All right, man. Well, hey, we almost 2 hours deep. This will be available on YouTube for everywhere. Also on any audio podcast, Spotify, anywhere where y'all want to listen to. You can hear me, T Floyd, DJ, break down history, chop it up, break it down. And one more time, I appreciate y'all, man. Coming live on the Wado podcast.
Yeah, make sure to take care. Hey, man, one more thing. R.I.P. Juice, man. Mark off, man. I love you, bro. We miss you.
Peace, Juice.
Take care, bro. Keep watching over us, man.
Peace, Spider.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
Spider as well, man. You know, we shout out to those families, man. That was a tragic loss that we lost 2 great people in that car crash. And, you know, one got to survive and tell the story and everything, but we lived through them as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much. We love and miss y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. DJ, T Floyd, I appreciate y'all, man. Legendaries. I appreciate
you. Take care.
Always, man. I appreciate my brothers coming on, man. That's DJ Juste and Terell Floyd. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, dog? It's the jungle, baby. It's the crib. Port St. Lucie Jaguars. Anybody that tuned in, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for taking this time to watch this show, to see me give the flowers out to people I looked up to. And if you're from my city, I know who you know that I know that we know that those two are legit pavers, trendsetters, legendary guys in our city, and humble guys too. You know, didn't talk trash. We just found out T Floyd, I guess, talked on the field. We didn't even fucking know. One of the most quiet, humble guys I ever saw, man. Whether it's during school, seeing him at lunch, seeing him walk through, anytime he gave me love. And I didn't bring this up while I had him on there. But I have a legit story that I wanted to bring up to T Floyd because I didn't know if he remembered this shit. But there was one game that he's playing, and I'm on the field just shooting the shit with these boys, just hanging out with Coach Poole, just, you know, getting to watch the game on the sideline with him. And I got some Burger King chicken fries with me. And T Floyd comes off that field, and for some reason, I'm the hot commodity because I got a box full of Burger King chicken fries. And I gave my dog T Floyd probably 1 or 2 chicken fries during the game. He had a phenomenal game. I'm going to say we won. Fuck it. Why not? And I had to get that story out. I didn't even know if my dog T Floyd remembers that, but I do. Because like I said, we talking to legends. So without further ado, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I know you know what's coming up because I haven't brought it up yet. So how you living, baby? It's a beautiful, great Thursday. I got rained on, had a shitty day at work, but I flipped it. Had a great podcast, great show. I'm glad you're tuning in, listening to me now. So we having a great day, a great night. I hope you having a great week, great month, a great year. But most importantly, I hope you having a great life. And if no one told you today, you look good. Keep doing your thing. I think you're winning. Stop comparing yourself to other people that are above you and compare yourself to you last week, last year, last month. I think you're doing a lot better than you might think you are. Give yourself some more credit. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to drop some gems right there. So appreciate anybody tuning in to this Wado podcast, episode 20, featuring DJ Juste and Terell Floyd, Port St. Lucie legends. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, roll up something, light it on fire, and watch the show back. If you think I can improve, get better, what guests you want to see me have on, let me know. Hit me up on Wado at Wado on Instagram, at Wado everywhere, Twitter, YouTube. Leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know where I need to get better, improve, and I'll try to. Till next time, it is your boy YDOE. I got some more special guests coming on, but if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. So we'll leave it at that.